Hey, so in this video, I'm going to show you how I use AI to generate a landing page and deploy it quickly onto Netlify. I typically used to use Claude, but now I've gone back and forth between Claude and V0. However, I'm out of Claude messages for today, so I'm out of V0 messages for today, so I'm using Claude. So some things that I did ahead of time is that I generated some website copy using ChatGPT, and I found a website that I liked on Site Inspire that I want to use as inspiration. And I also got some images from Unsplash. So those are some things that I did ahead of this video. And so now I can just jump right into Claude. And what I usually use is dictation to do my prompts. Um, Sometimes it might not understand some words, but it understands what you're trying to say. So I'll just go ahead and show you exactly what I do. So I already have Plot open. Hi, so you are a designer and a web developer with over 20 years of experience, and you have vast experience in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I need you to make a replica of one of my favorite travel magazine websites. I need for you to take the website copy that I have attached to this message and take a look at the screenshot of the website that I love as inspiration. And I would like for you to make almost a replica of this website. So I would like for you to follow the same design style and principles. For example, I would like for you to keep the entire background white and all the text should be black. And there are some minor complex CSS uh, items that were done with the website. For example, in the featured image, around the image are lines that were done with CSS. Um, Also, to go back a bit, in the website copy, I also gave you all of the hosting URLs for all of the images that you need. If there are any more that you might need, feel free to substitute with the URL that I gave you already. And to go back to the style again, I also forgot that in the footer, I need you to follow the same style. And for the form, it's actually quite important that you use the right code for Netlify forms, as this form will be hosted on Netlify. So what should happen is that the person should be able to enter in their email and I'll get it on the back end of Netlify. And last but not least, I would like for you to have all of this code, the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in one file named indoc index.html. That's all for now. I would like for you to please confirm that you understand my requests here, and then we can proceed with making the website. Okay, so I don't typically go back and edit. Like, okay, you can kind of maybe see here that Netlify was spelled wrong. I know there are programs like Super Whisperer that, tends to be able to transcribe better, but I'm totally fine with this. Excuse me. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paste the website copy, like I said. There it goes. And then I'm going to give it the screenshot. Now, I will admit, when it comes to like complex designs, it usually takes a couple of prompts to get around to exactly what you like, at least with Claude. I do have to say with V0, it is like It's pretty on point. It's when it comes to design. And you can do the same thing, which I'll make another video about that. But anyway, so here I'm just gonna press enter. So it's just letting me know that like it, can't create a full website for me, but it can give me the code. Um, yes, no problem at all. Please proceed with the index.html file. Thank you. Okay, it knows what I meant. I put HDMI. So I probably could have done this a little bit faster, but I mean, I think in general, all this would take under 10 minutes. And then what you can do is that you can always go back and ask it to make some more edits. And you can actually be a lot more granular with like describing the exact design that you would like. I have found that I did a trial run before this video, and I found that when I was very specific and going through each section and telling it exactly what I wanted, like I described it, kind of how I did initially, it it understood perfectly and it worked just fine. And that's what Claude I mean. So it's like it's almost done. So okay, it's not too bad. So yeah, so see, like here I clearly set to it to keep the background. I think I said it. I think I said to keep the background white, but as I said, it doesn't always get it on the first try, but give it a second try and be more granular in what you're asking for and what exactly you want, and it'll usually follow through. So now you can see all the way at the bottom where it says download to file. So let's download the file, and I'm just gonna drag and drop it into here, into Nomad Travel 2. And actually, this time it didn't name it index.html, so I'm just going to do that for it. And so behind here, I have Netlify drop. So literally, now all you do is you take the folder, make sure it says index.html, you drop it here. Oh, let me do that again. You drop it here, make sure it's highlighted and it says uploading. Let me just give it a couple of minutes. It's gonna deploy. And I actually have a couple of domains already on Netlify, but they're gonna give you like, a domain that they generated that's gonna be posted on their website. And I won't go through all of that right now, but you can add a custom domain later. So I should have some here. Oh, I think I have to go to add a domain. But yeah, anyway, so the site should be done and deployed by now. Yep, it's done. So I believe just click here and there you go. So this is the website. It looks like it followed as closely as possible. You also don't have to wait until you deploy the website to see how it looks. I totally forgot to show you this first. So you can actually just click the HTML file here. And what I do, like at least with Claude, is that I might kind of go back and forth and say like, hey, you didn't really follow X, Y, and Z direction. So you can kind of see here. So I can open up, excuse me. So this is the original website. And yeah, it's not close, but honestly, like this is pretty good in my opinion for like a one-shot prompt, really. So yeah, as I said before, if you just kind of like give it a little more information. Like what I had tried before is to say like, hey, for navigation, it needs to have X, Y, and Z. For the hero section, it needs to have X, Y, and Z. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. Oh, one more thing, I should try the form to show you that as well. So yeah, just do that. Oh, that did not work. That didn't work. Hold on, let me see something. Um, did that work this time? Okay, so it didn't work this time, but I did have another website from before that I created before and it worked on. So yeah, so that might be one of the things that um I would have to just go back in. So what I normally do is see open with VS Code, and what I would normally do here, I mean, really before you even, deploy, I would just double check here under the section. So yeah, that's something that I have to figure out or I have to come back to. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. At least like very quickly designing and deploying, a website. Like, I mean, you can definitely get this up and running. I think if you just give it some more time, really kind of plan out exactly what you want, be more granular, as I said before, and what you're asking for. Really, I think in under 5 prompts, you can get exactly what you're looking for, and building your website. And if you know a little bit of HTML and CSS, you can kind of edit the file yourself, or you can use Cursor as well. So something I tried before is that I just opened up the HTML file in Cursor and asked it to make those changes directly as well. But yeah, anyway, this was mainly about deploying to Netlify. So I hope that was helpful. And yeah, I'm gonna make some more videos. With V0 because I really love how well it designed the website and followed the instructions, quite closely. So, okay, well, have a great day.